So if I'm looking at my met heads, I can see that my arch starts here. I can see my arch starts here, right? And it's flat here. So we flattened it to the met heads, right? So that fat head should be right here, right? Mm-hmm. That's my fat head. So what I want to do, and I want these to be as even as possible, so I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to touch this area, but I am going to glue all of this, okay? From tip to tip. So I'm starting here, going all the way down to this edge, all the way down to the lateral, and all the way down to the medial edge when I glue, okay? You guys are gonna follow me. I'm gonna show you how to glue these properly so that they glue securely, and they also, you're not wasting glue, okay? We're gonna put cork on the bottom of these. Before I do that, sorry, I forgot one step. We need to get the other material that we're gonna glue to them. Okay, the way barge glue works, which is what we use on foot orthoses, is both sides, both things that you glue have to be completely dry. The glue has to be completely dry before you put them together. If you put them together and they are liquid still, they will not stick. Okay, so if you vacuum form this after you've glued it and they start to peel apart, I know that you didn't wait for the glue to dry completely. Okay, and you don't get to redo them. All right, so when I say dry, I mean you put your hand on it, there is no tack, no stick, no nothing. Okay, so follow me. We're gonna balling. We're not just guessing how much we should use. Measuring tape. So we're gonna go from met head to the bottom of this. Okay, to the very edge of the heel. Yeah, put it in that indent because it's gonna shrink up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add about 1 centimeter to this. Because again, you're gonna put it in the oven, it's gonna shrink once it cools, okay? So I'm adding just a little bit to it. There's no problem with it overhanging at all, okay? So we're gonna go about 22, and then again, I'm gonna go with the widest point edge to edge, which is gonna be about 14, okay? Again, I don't wanna short this, so I'm actually gonna go 14 and a half, okay? So 22 by 14 and a half on that one. This one should be the same. Yours are not going to be the same. Yep, 22, 14 and a half. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna mark the cork. We're gonna go 14 and a half. When we cut, we don't put our hand back here when we're cutting towards us, okay? Keep your hand out of the way. Is to take this to the grinder, or, I mean, you don't even have to take it to the grinder. The same as these, we want that back, the calcaneus section, to be curved so it doesn't wrinkle on us, okay? So I'm just gonna take, and I'm gonna cut a little bit off of here. Okay, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle at all. You know, I want it to be a consistency, it's not like sticky. Okay, see how it falls off the paintbrush? So when I use this, I get a pretty significant amount. Okay, I don't just drip it everywhere. And I want to evenly paint this all over this device, all over this material, okay? I'm not looking to get this super thick, goopy layer, okay? I just want one nice thin layer for right now. Once it starts to dry a little bit on the material, it'll be hard to paint on there, and you can feel it when your paintbrush stops like going on it nice and smooth, okay? Does it smell bad for you? Yeah? You guys, I was gonna the stuff that's still a little bit wet, and it's gonna look good, right? So see how my finger's still sticking? It looks dry, but my finger's still sticking, so that's not ready yet, okay? If it has any kind of shine to it, it's still wet. We can't put another label in. So we're gonna let this dry, we're gonna let this dry. I'm gonna come back in probably 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm gonna do my second coat. I'm not gonna tell you guys to come back to it. It's literally the exact same process, okay? I'm just doing an even coat of glue. But when I get these ready to pull them in the vacuum is when I'll have you guys come in.